Hey guys, Thrift Store Dave here. It's Monday morning. I was able to sell 7 items this weekend, and I was working this weekend, so I get to have Monday off. So here are all the items I've got packed, and as soon as I drop those off, time to head to the thrift store, try to find some new things, and also some staples. Our colors of the day for half price. And here we go. Oh boy, they're here and it's full. Interesting. Also interesting.
Attention customers, please be advised that Global Parking Management will put your vehicle if you visit any other establishment once they exit village discount. Our contract with Global does not allow for any exception.
I can dig through the jewelry tray as usual. See if there's anything further down, like some good watches that have been overlooked. Going through shirts, this is promising. Half price, it's $2. Society of Threads, but a very interesting lobster pattern. All right, so I'm heading out. Everything was 10% off, plus all the discounts. I got out for just about $58. Not bad. All right, so I'm down in the man cave, having spent, like I said, $58. And let's go through what I got. I'm not gonna show you every single one of the 20 ties that I bought, but I am gonna educate you on a couple, because if you are bold enough to dig through tie bins like I am and pay $1 a piece, there's certain things you are gonna wanna grab if you see. One is certain iconic ties that look like patterns. There is a person, Ralph Marlin, who made a bunch of ties in the 80s, early 90s, and these ties are still very collectible. People always buy them because they love the content. So if you've got stuff that's got certain thematic content, get it. Somebody's gonna want it somewhere. Same thing with this jcrew lobster tie. Really tacky pattern. I would never wear it, but some dude on the East Coast is probably gonna want it. Only other one in here that I think is worth expanding on, sorry, I'm digging through a pile of them in front of me, was this one. I bought a gold version of this last time. You can see it says Brooksbrothers, and these are tube sock ties, okay? Because they seem to have like a tube sock format to them. What's special about these is they're very collectible and very valuable. Again, paying only $1, these are gonna go for $20 to $30 a piece. I just set them up online, let them sit there. They don't take up a lot of space in my man cave. So this was a no-brainer, along with a lot of these others, which got a bunch of other prints and then got a few other paisley ones for my paisley project. All right, moving along. I kind of took a liking to some shirts today. Again, with the idea of patterns and this being half price, I got a Society of Threads lobster print t-shirt. It's a button down. And so again, for $2, I figure someone who just wants a lobster shirt somewhere will buy this. So this was an easy decision. This one was a slightly harder decision. It was $11, but 10% off, so about $9 to $10. This was a whale print American flag shirt by Vineyard Vines. So Vineyard Vines stuff is very valuable and expensive. It's a nice quality brand. I made sure there were no stains on it. So I think I could probably get at least $30 for this shirt because it's in good shape and it's unique. And 4th of July is coming up, and Memorial Day, and then Labor Day. So those were a couple interesting shirts that I found. Beyond that, got a few hats because they were $1 a piece, so I couldn't refuse. This one I got, I don't know if I'm gonna keep or if I'm gonna sell. It says the Mildly High Club. It is a hat made by Burton. They do ski equipment. So I'm thinking this is actually a pretty valuable hat, even in beat up shape. So paying $1 for it, again, I could burn it, but I think I'm gonna get some money for this. Also found a vintage Gap hat, and it's a cadet cap. These are popular right now, and it's adjustable in size. And the best part, it was worth just $1. There's not a lot of these online right now. I think this is at least a $10 hat. So for $1, I'm gonna take the chance. And then this one pops too. It's an old painter's cap style hat for the Sahara Casino in Las Vegas. And so I think this is really interesting piece. I haven't looked up any comps because again, it was 80 cents. And so I was gonna just get it and deal with that later. So tune in later to see if it does have any extra value. Also while here, because I'm a Chicago Cubs fan, I picked a Cubs hat. It was half price, so $2. Interesting pattern. Looking these up, these might actually be $30 hats. I might keep it, I might sell it. I'm gonna decide what to do with it later. And the last couple things I got, I actually was inspired by a video I watched from Crow's Thrifty Finds about shoes. So while I couldn't find the specific type of shoe that she was expanding on, I did find a couple others just by perusing the rack, and I was very excited to find them. So let me show you these guys. First, she did talk about large tongue Vans shoes for guys. These aren't large tongue, these are more modern, but the pattern with skulls and roses is pretty uncommon. There's a lot of tread. As Melanie said, bend them, make sure they don't break, they're not dry rotted, and they aren't. And so I'm gonna clean these up, and I think even though I spent 7 minus 10%, $6 on these, I think I'm gonna probably get $30 for them just because they're a rare, interesting pattern. And then the last pair, again, nothing special, but I, again, flex them to make sure they're not dry rot. Paid, it's $15, so minus 10%, and my discount, I was probably around $13. Some Converse All-Star Chuck Taylors. These are in great shape. You can see they're clean around the rim, and the white part usually doesn't stay clean, so these are minimally worn. You can see they've got nice clean tread. I think when I did some comp looking on Google Lens, these will go for upwards of $80. So having paid a little less than 15 for them, a lot of meat on the bone here, can do very well with these. So yeah, I'm starting to become a little more receptive to shoes. So yeah, all this for $58. What a great deal. I really shouldn't have gone out today thrifting because I was just making room, but didn't see any great garage sales coming up, and I'm busy next weekend with some home projects. So this is a way to keep my inventory going. If you're ever curious about these items, do check out my eBay store, LC208. Also, if you enjoyed the video and its information, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Helps me grow. I'm just at 1,400 subscribers. I'm hoping to leap past that, having been in content making now for about a year. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have another video up sometime soon. I'm Thrift Store Dave.